Oh, okay.
That's why.
Go ahead.
Cause you see, I got us.
We're online. Peace and light. Getting some screen rotation together. Do that closer. Thank you.
Perfection.
It's not perfection. We don't want to look like giants.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
We
you
got,
can look like a
we
giant.
got
I'd rather
giants.
them see us or whatnot. It's so extra. Okay, you guys. This is Uncut Roads. I am Janae. And this is my husband. Thank you. You see the difference. And this is my husband, Q.
What's going on, y'all?
All right. Oh, there go Facebook. We're on Facebook and YouTube. And we are discussing flirting and um, I guess flirting while in a relationship or dating. That's the topic.
Or even married, I guess you could say.
That would still conclude or fall
Relationship.
in, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Marriage is like a bigger
But,
step, but even before marriage,
yeah.
relationships are, they kind of are a big deal. So, this is our view, or I can't say our view because his view may be different than mine. Who knows, right? But my view, I think you went first last time. I'm not sure.
That was definitely
Okay, King, we'll go
you.
for it. If it was definitely me, go for it. What is your take? Cut in on it, baby. Flirting while dating, or
Flirting
on a date, or marriage.
or on a date. I feel like from flirting on a date, flirting in a relationship, anything in the category of flirting, if you're interested in the individual already, what is the purpose of flirting or even looking or winking? Or you going to the bathroom and like, hey, I hit that too. You know, you sitting at the table with your beautiful date already. I don't understand the perception of flirting outside of the relationship because that's what when you're single, that's what those purposes are for. My opinion of it. I think you showing a queen, especially a beautiful black queen at that, that deserves your attention, and she's focused in tune with you and in sync. That why waste that woman's and that queen's time of flirting, and then to catch that and say, oh, I was just, oh, it was their dress, or it was this, whatever type of reason of your flirting. Like, there's no excuse to be flirting. Period. Bottom line of once you're showing interest, because I feel like that's very disrespectful. And it gives cross signals, even if y'all still dating and trying to get to that page of commitment. It still shows cross signals because like you still weighing your options out. So I'm just
I
saying,
just had to fan you off. You know,
when I was dating
some
this
some
beautiful queen
truth.
right here, before we even got married, when I was dating this beautiful queen, I knew I couldn't have other choices and then want to have a top five and a top three. I'm flirting with these other three while I'm still dating her because that's not giving her all of me, and all of the attention that she deserves. So no, my answer is no. You shouldn't be flirting in a
Okay,
relationship. Yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, Facebook and YouTube followers, my answer would be no as well. I do not agree with flirting while in a relationship, especially while on a date. I only added that on here, inspired by a anonymous relative. I won't point out her name because we we keep people, conversations and stuff like that. Identity, there you go. Identity protected. There we go. But a lot of people have been reaching out to us regarding questions and advice, and we felt like what better way to do it than to share it, uncut and
Post that.
understand, yeah, that different everyone have these type of, like just to kind of put together a healthy platform to discuss the topic. So for me, I definitely agree. I feel like it is a form of disrespect when you are with someone to be flirting, especially if you are stating that you want to be with somebody and like you can send the wrong message to the person that you're flirting with, because if you
Hmm.
have no intentions on being with the person that you're flirting with, why are you flirting with them? I see no point. Dating, I feel like it's a little different because you have no
Right.
obligations or anything with this individual. However, regarding like, just on a date, you should not be flirting with somebody else. I just think that's pretty disrespectful. Like, and it for if I was the girl that somebody like a guy like say for instance he was at on a date with somebody
Mm-hmm.
hypothetically of course because we married now.
Got her.
Let's say he was on a date with a female and I'm their waitress and he flirting at me. Prime example if anybody have seen what men want. And it's a scene. I'm not gonna give the whole movie, but there's a scene and it where they're out playing pool and the
Mm-hmm.
the fiance. Now we're not talking about just the date, but I'm
Right.
saying even the date I feel like it applies, in my
Right.
opinion. But the fiance was having thoughts of this other woman, like, "Ooh, I should, hit that before I get married," and that. Like, I think that's just disrespectful. Sis, Brianna, like to each his own. Let's give that full disclaimer right now. To each its own. Everybody may not have are not wired how my king and I are. And that's okay. To each his own. Like I heard someone gave a response to us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, Uncut Roads. But one of our followers, had gave us a response and stated, if it's agreed upon in the
Then
relationship,
it's a different.
which is a different dynamic, because then you create this platform of communication with the person that you're with, and y'all say that it's okay for y'all to flirt with other people outside of your relationship. If that's what y'all have agreed upon and that's what y'all have communicated with each other and y'all are okay with that, by all means, that's what floats y'all boat. Me, on the other hand, and I don't feel like a lot of times people like to tie it to insecurity. I don't feel like it is a form of insecurity with just wanting a level of respect. I'm just not going to be out here flirting with another guy and I'm married.
It's a game. I mean, it's a game that some people like to play.
She said she'll flirt with a grandpa. Flirting in the sense of
Hey,
just being nice, or flirting in the sense of,
hey,
hey, you know what? I want to see where this may
you
go.
trying to flirt to get a drink? You get a
Yeah,
couple of drinks because
like,
you don't want to spend nothing
what's
for
the
the night.
dynamic of your flirting? Like, what's the
You flirting, you're not in a
intention
relationship.
behind it? Because most people, when they flirt, I mean, some people, I guess, have it naturally.
Right,
Like,
right,
maybe I will say we are very open minded individuals. So it's not a one all, be all, end all type of thing
right,
that just fits like this one size fits all. Like that's
right.
not the case. But for him and I, we like and I admire this because that's why it's important to be with somebody who have the same morals and values or mindset or just kind of on the same level when it comes to different dynamics of what is okay or what makes you feel comfortable and so forth in a relationship conversation because I don't cheat. I don't know. I kind of feel different because I don't need conversation from no other man. I got him and I got other friends and family. So I don't know who trying to cut. Somebody want to cut in on it. All right, cut in on it then, Brianna. Let me bring her in on here. We have
Look,
a queen sis on Facebook. She's about to cut in on this subject. We do that, you guys. We open the floor for anybody who had a comment and they want to cut in on it. We let them. But go ahead, sis.
Okay, so I'm like, I don't do it on purpose, but I do it. Like somebody be like, if a guy be like, "Oh my gosh, she's so pretty," and be talking to my daughter, I'd be like, "You gotta be specific when you calling people this way."
uh,
Uh-uh.
And then it goes from there. But it don't be like, "Oh, daddy, you looking good today." Never like that. It's always like a conversation that happens. That because I'm conceited, because so I be feeling myself. So it's not like, so it's not like I just be like, ooh, such and such, such. Or if a guy be like, buy my homegirl a drink, and I be like, it's two cute people sitting here, right?
I
Like
mean,
something like that. Like, and I know it's flirting. It's not like I just be like, let me see who I can find. I've been with my baby 12 years. We got this rug rat right here that won't get out my bed, and there's
mm,
another one in her room. we don't do the cheat, but I'm most definitely horrible at it. Like I find myself flirting, and I don't even be knowing. Like,
But
Okay, so I
and
have a
he'll look at me
question
like, okay,
after you go.
did you say you was in a you in a relationship for 12 years?
I can hear you. Hey, turn it down. You said what?
Did you, did you say you have been in a relationship for 12 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so he know how you are with him, right?
My bad.
And pause. Y'all pause. Y'all
I
stop.
saw
Now,
it.
what you say?
I said so he know how you are then, right?
I mean, he know how I am, but he flirt too. But wait a second. Let me also indicate that we do have threesomes and stuff. So that's so you gotta incorporate the fact that I don't even care that he flirts. So I mean, on that part, I don't care to flirt with other girls because it's like I mean, if it's somebody he like and we like it together, and then it goes down. But me flirting is totally different because ain't no other nigga coming in the bedroom with us. It's just it's that's it. But I don't do it out of I don't do it out of intentions to like get nothing out of it or nothing like that. It just like it's like almost instantly, like it just come out, and sometimes I don't even be knowing it. And then when the guy starts saying other stuff, I'm like, oh no, boo, it wasn't nothing like that. I mean, I was just joking with you. You know what I'm saying? The
but
guy be like, I be have to
Okay,
reevaluate
well,
myself.
both
Like, what the
voices
fuck
gonna
did I
be
just
said.
say to him? Man, I didn't even think that. But yeah, nah, we don't do the cheating.
Okay,
And
well,
he flirt all day. He flirt all day too. But my thing with him, they already know. If you ain't talking about me and him, then you might as well go ahead on because it ain't no singles going on. So you know.
okay. All right, well, thanks for cutting in on it, Queen.
All right, boo.
Later.
all right.
I love how she pointed out, though, what we had mentioned in regards to what flirting can lead up to. You can lead people on when you flirt with them. Now, drop in the comments, Brian, because I know, like, I don't know why. Maybe it's just this phone for right now, where we when we try and talk while someone come in on live, it'll probably be best for us to kind of give our feedback to it afterwards, just so that you guys can hear it, because we noticed that it kind of have this lag or whatnot going on. But or you can come back in and answer it, Brian. Either or, you can bring it, drop it in the comments, or request to go live again. Anybody, this is open to anybody. What do you do when? I'm sorry, YouTube. What do you do when someone wants to reciprocate you flirting in regards to like thinking that they're, because that leads them on to think like, oh, this person flirt with me, they must be single.
I might have a shot at it. I
You know,
mean,
especially if y'all not married, and sometimes even married, because a lot of married folk
yeah.
don't even wear their rings now. That's just reality.
And then you got some people that have that possibility of, you know what, I can get her from him, or vice versa, because of that flirting. That like could just be for fun, just for the moment, or because I'm drinking, or I'm out with my girls, or he out with the guys.
Right.
But it still can be interpreted as it's a possibility on the other end of the person that don't really know you like that. So I think the flirting gotta definitely be careful who you flirting with, because some perceptions and some people could be like, you know what? Well, I thought it was okay. I mean, I knew he was with her.
Yeah.
Well, I knew she was with him, but
There's
she,
a difference being respectful
right,
and
yeah.
then like flirting. Like I'm not about to give no man no room to think that there could be anything between him and I,
Now you no drink.
because no, I ain't buying no got no damn
No,
drink.
I'm talking about
Like,
somebody buying you.
look, if a guy buy me a drink, best believe he already know I am cuffed, I'm married, I'm happily married, and look, period. Like, I'm not, I don't leave no room for questions when it comes to anyone of the opposite sex. And I believe you've even gotten compliments in regards to that, just how I carry myself and how um my posture is when it comes to other men, because I don't want them to ever have get to thinking that there could be anything, because I am happily married with my husband. And if I wasn't, then that would show. And I feel like when you flirt, sometimes you can lead people on to thinking that there can be something more than it can't. Because then what do you do when they want something more? Do you turn them down and say, "Oh, I was just flirting with you"?
Right, shoot him down. Happy birthday, Uncle Harold.
Like, what you do? Happy birthday, Uncle Harold.
So you see,
But yeah, I just so our answer in a nutshell is no. We do not think that it is okay to flirt with anyone of the opposite sex while you're in a relationship. And when you're dating, if you're on a date, your focus should be the person that you are on that date with, not no other person that's walking around, walking past, giving you your drink, your waitress, your waiter, anybody. Like, you should be focused on trying to get to know the person who you on a date with.
some people be flirting for them tips. You playing with hot fire. I mean, just if you single, you single. You doing what you do. But in a relationship,
And if they're doing it while you're dating or in a relationship, trust and believe that crap is not going to
it's
change.
called karma.
I ain't like it
No,
ain't
not
even you
karma.
ain't even
It's
gotta
not karma.
mention like karma ain't really
Cause
got
karma,
nothing to
cause you
do
ain't
with it,
really
because
cheating.
karma is what it's gonna be anyway.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay. So
But a matter of just if they're doing it now, just because they propose, just because y'all get married, just because y'all go to the next level, does not simply mean that it's going to change. Because if they're doing it while they're just dating you, or while they're just in a relationship with you, it's going to most most
but
likely be the same.
I guess my perception of saying karma in the sense is if you flirting, especially if you flirting behind your back in a relationship, and you go to the bathroom and you flirting on the side where you think she may have missed that. I'm
Karma isn't
playing. I'm playing.
always given to you though. Like, karma sometimes
Yeah.
can be given to your generations way
Yeah.
after, well
That's true.
after you.
So
So
that.
karma don't always come in the form that you give it.
What?
Sometimes it come back way
But it's
way
but
worse.
karma still coming in general though, right? Even if it's not directly to you.
But I'm saying in regards to flirting, in
Oh,
my
I
opinion,
got you.
King,
Okay. Okay.
in my opinion, just because you flirt with somebody don't necessarily mean
Yeah,
that
you
you're
come
gonna reap the karma
the
of it
same
because you're
way, right?
flirting with
It's
somebody.
gonna
If
come
that's
in.
who you are, that's who you are.
That's a good point, huh? Because it comes in different ways. It don't just
Yeah.
have to be the
Karma
flirting.
don't always come back the way that you give it out.
Yeah,
Trust and
that's true.
believe. And
That's true.
sometimes it don't even come back to you. Sometimes it comes to your generation and your kids. That's why it's important that we be careful the things that how we treat people and what we do to others and so forth, because sometimes we don't get that karma back. Our kids do.
So it falls down in the line of respect, admiration,
And as far as relationship, respect, and admiration and all that, that should be something that just you should naturally want for who you're
period.
with,
Yeah.
period. Without really it being tied to, ooh, if I don't treat this person the way, then this, you know,
Don't play.
in my opinion,
Don't play with them feelings, pretty much, right? Because you don't.
in a nutshell.
Yeah. Because some feelings they be dangling. They be right there on the shoulder,
And
like
sometimes flirting can cause insecurity.
yeah, yeah.
Granted, a person should be secure in themselves wholly anyway, with or without being with someone. But when you become in a relationship with somebody and they're treating you in such a way, it's a form of like toxicity. Like it is, because somebody, like, if he was flirting in front of flirting in front of me with another woman, I would not feel good about that. I don't. It's not that I'm not secure in what we have and who I am, and what I bring to the table and so forth. But the level of respect would make me feel some type of way. Period.
It's an ego trip. Sometimes some people just do it. But at the end of the day, I think
I disagree, but that's what he say. I don't think it has anything to do with ego. I think it all boils down to simply the foundation of respect.
at the end,
And as y'all see, this is uncut. We not
and
got no scripts.
and
This is all his opinion, and
and,
Queen Road sharing
and at
hers.
the end of the day, we both agree that in a relationship, you shouldn't be flirting. Married, forming, dating, you shouldn't be flirting. Period. That's our answer. That's the bottom line. Overall, I mean, otherwise, if you're
You just
single,
shut me up,
huh?
y'all.
What you say?
I said you just shut me up.
Oh
Like, at
no,
the end of the day.
no, I'm
Anyway,
just trying to wrap back up into what we was at together though, man. That's
I
all.
was agreeing with you. Yeah, this is the only man I want to flirt with for the rest of my life. Period. I don't need to flirt with no other man. I am content and happy with who I have and who I'm with. Therefore, and I don't even allow guys. I shut guys down when they're trying to flirt with me. Like, nah, ain't happening. I'm not about to waste your time, because what? another man have in mind when flirting with me, because even marriage, like I said, it don't, unfortunately, the sad reality is a lot of people don't value marriage anymore. So you can say that you're married all day long, and men and
And what
women,
they gotta do with
they don't give a fuck.
yeah, that's sad.
Sad reality, but that's the uncut version. They don't care. They don't care. So if you're not solid in your response or your approach and so forth, sometimes things can get carried away. And I'm not taking no numbers from no guy. I'm not, giving him full like a extended conversation. We not you not holding my hand longer than you need to when we greeting each other and having like doing any type of like no. It's just the level of respect that I have for my king, whether I'm with him or not. And like this doesn't just it's not something I do only when I'm with him. Whether he is with me or not, this guy right here get the utmost respect.
Me?
Yes. Yes. King you. He will always get the utmost respect. And flirting from me to any other guy is it's not happening. But like we said, to each his own. Everyone, is different dynamics, factors, and so forth. And I feel like most people who say that flirting is okay is because they still want to do it in a sense.
Yeah, I agree with
Because
that.
if you say, okay, well, flirting, you shoot, hold on, nah, like, you know, um, I have an issue with it, and you're the one still doing it, then what?
Right.
But
Right.
if you say, oh, flirting is cool, it still gives you that room, that opportunity, that space to still flirt.
Yeah.
So
And continue to check us out, y'all, on Uncut Rose, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube,
and Instagram.
and follow this journey, y'all. This Queen journey I got going on. We got
Yes,
going
y'all.
on.
That's why I got this
Uncut
robe
style.
on. He gave me an awesome, 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 awesome massage. Today was touch.
Day 5.
He's been doing rather. He's leading the Build My Queen love journey. Every day there is a task shared for the kings out there for their queen.
Loving on your queens, y'all. Let's go, Kings.
And this week they've been
On
focusing.
the
The kings have
senses.
been focusing on the five senses. So touch, sight, smell, what else?
Speak, verbal, taste.
Taste. Yep. So he's been doing an
Listen.
excellent job. So shouts out to my queen for
Your queen.
I mean my oh shoot, my king.
Whoa.
I'm your queen.
Yeah. No, you my queen, bro. I'm your
Shouts
queen.
out, it's
Oh,
a
because I got a Q in
mistake.
my name? That's what,
Oh
because I
my
got a Q
gosh.
in
Shouts out to my king, y'all, for doing the Build My Queen. That's I just got
There you
tongue
go.
twisted
There you
for a
go, baby.
second.
It's okay.
Build My Queen love journey. That started this past Sunday actually.
Yeah.
So today's been day
5.
5. It is not too late to join, fellas, kings, gods. Go ahead and follow the journey. Your queen definitely deserves it.
Still
For
it.
the queens who haven't done their Build My I know, cuz for the queens who haven't did the Build My King, if you want to, the each day, like every love task is still on our Instagram and Facebook, so follow us. And that kind of concludes our cut in on it session regarding flirting while dating.
Stay
So
tuned. Y'all keep
yes,
checking us out.
definitely stay tuned. We got a lot of good stuff coming up for you guys, and catch the replay if you're just joining us. And we will catch y'all later. Peace, light, and love.
Check out tomorrow for day 6, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Good night. Peace.
Night. Yeah.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.